It's Magic Pull.
Hello and welcome to Magic Pull. So, Duskmourn dropped on Friday, whatever the date of Friday was, and today is the following Monday. I've been through my pre-con, deck that you get, or pack that you get on the on the Friday night, plus my prize packs that I got for actually not doing too badly. I managed to get 3 packs on actually as prize, so that did well. So I've been through all them. I've got all my swaps and any valuable cards that were doubles and stuff like that. Took them down to my LGS today, and that got me 3 packs. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a nice little opening of these play boosters and see what we've got in, and we'll be able to discuss some cards as we're going along. So let's dive in. Get those cards out of the way. I swear they've made these cards make it hard to get into. Right, so we've got Terramorphic Expanse, Clockwork Percussionist, Artifact Creature, Monkey Toy. Haste: when Clockwork Percussionist dies, exile the top card of your library. You may play it until the end of the next turn. And that is a 1/1 for 1. So not a bad first turn drop. Say its name. You mill 3 cards. Then you may return a creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand. Exile this card and 2 other cards named Say its name from your graveyard. Search your graveyard, hand and or library for a card named Altanak the Thrice Called and put it onto the battlefield. If you search your library this way, shuffle and activate only as a sorcery. So essentially, completely 100% useless in Commander. So literally only good in Modern and Standard, I believe. But hey. So the Malevolent Chandelier, it's a 6-drop, and it's an artifact creature, a construct. It's got flying, and you pay 2 and put a target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library and activate only as a sorcery. But that's also a 4/4 construct. The Innocuous Rat, that's a 2 mana. So when Innocuous Rat dies, manifest Dread, which is, for those people who don't know, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put 1 onto the battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature and the other into your graveyard. Turn it face up any time for its mana cost if it's a creature card. So fairly good there, especially if you're going to get a 2/2 out of it. Shepherding Spirits, it's a 6 mana, a flying spirit, and you've got Planecycling 2 in fact. So pay 2, discard this card, search your library for a Planes card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. And this is a 4/5. So honestly, I think unless you're actually 100% desperate for land, I'd just be keeping a 4/5 flyer on the board personally. Here's one of the rooms. Try and get the glare out of the way. There you go. So it's Underwater Tunnel and Slimy Aquarium. So the first room, when you unlock this door, surveil 2. Look at the top 2 cards of your library, then put any number of them into your graveyard and the rest on top of your library in any order. And then once you've unlocked the second room, which is a 4 mana, when you unlock this door, manifest Dread, then put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. So that's not bad. So Growing Dread, it's a green and blue, and it's a flash. So when Growing Dread enters, manifest dread. And whenever you turn a permanent face up, put a +1/+1 counter on it. So that's not bad. So that's basically the effect of this second room on this card. Not bad. The Root-Wise Survivor, Human Survivor. It's got haste, survival at the beginning of your second main phase. If Root-Wise Survivor is tapped, put 3 +1/+1 counters on up to 1 target land you control. That land becomes a 0/0 elemental creature in addition to its other types. It gains haste until your next turn. So, not too bad. I mean, that's what, 5 mana to potentially bring out 2 creatures? Yeah. So Defiled Crypt and Cadaver Lab. So Defiled Crypt is a 4 mana. Whenever 1 or more cards leaves your graveyard, create a 2/2 Black Horror enchantment creature token. This ability triggers only once each turn. Not bad. That's pretty good going for 4. And then for the Cadaver Lab, which is only 1 mana, when you unlock this door, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. So 1 mana for a return of, for a graveyard delve. Not bad. Under the Skin. So you got 3 mana, and it's a sorcery, and you manifest dread, and you may return a permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. So not only can you bring out a creature from your library and make it a 2/2, but you can then also bring another permanent from your graveyard. So that is actually very, very good. Got another room. So Central Elevator, which is a 4. When you unlock this door, search your library for a room card that doesn't have the same name as a room you control. Reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. And then Promising Stairs, which is a 3. At the beginning of your upkeep, surveil 1. You win the game if there are 8 or more different names amongst unlocked rooms, doors of rooms you control. Wow, okay. Lakeside Shack. Lakeside Shack enters tapped unless a player has 13 or less life. Okay, that's oddly specific. Got a Glimmerlight Foil, which is a 2-drop artifact equipment. It's not good. Yeah, there you go. You can see a glint there. Okay. So when Glimmerlight enters, create a 1/1 white glimmer enchantment creature token. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and equip 1. So there you go. And then that's it. So what was my rare? Oh, it was that. Okay, so that was my rare. So I'll keep that out. You might hear the cat scratching on his post in the background. Anyway, next pack. Right, go its post. Well, first of all, we've got the doors cards. Can be quite useful if you can't remember which door you've opened. Let's have a look. So, Scorching Dragonfire. Instant. Scorching Dragonfire deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If that creature or planeswalker would die this turn, exile it instead. Not bad for a 2-drop. Wary Watchdog. It's a 1-drop, or 2-drop, sorry. And it's a dog. And when Wary Watchdog enters or dies, surveil 1. Look at the top card of your library. You may put it into your graveyard. I like this flavour as well. Valgavoth harbours a special loathing for dogs, whose mere presence provides a powerful antidote to the fear he craves. And that's the 3-1. Good boy. Acrobatic cheerleader, human survivor, survival at the beginning of your second main phase. If acrobatic cheerleader is tapped, put a flying counter on it. This ability triggers only once. That's a 2-2 for 2, which potentially could be a 2-2 flying for 2. It's not bad. Unsettling twins, got 4 mana. It's a human. When unsettling twins enters, manifest dread. Come play with us. And that's a 2-2. You think it'd be a 4-4, wouldn't you, with it being twins? But there you go. Vanish from sight. That's a 4 mana, and it's an instant. Target non-land permanent's owner puts it on... Target non-land permanent's owner puts it on the top or bottom of their library, surveil 1. Okay, that's... Is it me or is that worded wrong? Vicious Clown. 3-drop. Human Clown. Whenever another creature you control with power 2 or less enters, Vicious Clown gets +2/+0 until end of turn. And that's a 2-3. And the flavour, surprise! Ha 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 ha! You should see the look on your face. Here, let's peel it off so you can. Flesh Burrower, insect. It's got Death Touch. Whenever Flesh Burrower attacks, another target creature you control gains Death Touch until end of turn. That's only a 2-drop for a 2-2. That's nuts. Death Touch, and it gives something else Death Touch. God. Fear of being hunted. Enchantment creature Nightmare. It's a 3-drop, and it's got haste. And fear of being hunted must be blocked if able, and it's a 4-2. Ooh. Okay. Fear of Infinity. And it's a blue and a black. Enchantment creature Nightmare. And it's flying, and it's got lifelink. And Fear of Infinity can't block. Okay. And it's got Eerie. So whenever an enchantment you control enters and whenever you fully unlock a room, you may return Fear of Infinity from the graveyard to your hand. You basically got 2/2 flying, lifelink attacking creature. Fair enough. Oh, the Dashing Bloodsucker. 4 mana. Basically, it's a 1980s Blade. Creature, Vampire Warrior, Eerie. Whenever an enchantment you control enters and whenever you fully unlock a room, Dashing Bloodsucker gets +2/+0 and gains the lifelink until end of turn. And he's a 2/5. So that's not bad. Like him. Then we've got the Greenhouse and the Rickety Gazebo. So the Greenhouse is a 3 mana. And lands you control add 1 mana of any colour. Very nice. And Rickety Gazebo, when you unlock this door, mill 4 cards, then return up to 2 permanent cards from among them to your hand. Oh, fair enough. Ooh, Nashi, Searcher in the Dark. This is my rare. Legendary creature, Rat Ninja Wizard. Because why wouldn't he be? He's a rat ninja wizard. He's got menace. Man, he's only a 2 mana 2/2. Okay. Whenever Nashi, Searcher in the Dark, deals combat damage to a player, you mill that many cards. You may put any number of legendary and or enchantment cards from among them into your hand. If you put no cards into your hand this way, put a +1/+1 counter on Nashi. So basically, you'd be milling 2 cards every turn. Unless you find legendary and enchantment cards. I'm not sure if that's good or not. Because that could really mill through your deck very, very quickly. Okay. And an island. And trapped in the screen foil. So it's an enchantment. It's got ward 2. And when trapped in the screen enters, exile target artifact, creature or enchantment an opponent controls until trapped in the screen leaves the battlefield. Maggie had always wanted to be on television. There we go. Pack number 2 done. Pack number 3. Got the wary watchdog again. Acrobatic cheerleader. Glimmer burst for 4 mana. Sorry. Draw 2 cards and create a 1/1 white glimmer enchantment creature token. That's all right, isn't it? Final Vengeance for 1. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature or enchantment and exile target creature. That's okay if you've got a couple of tokens that you could quite happily sacrifice. Possessed Goat, another 1-drop. And it's a goat, funnily enough. Pay 3, discard a card, put 3 +1/+1 counters on Possessed Goat, and it becomes a black demon in addition to its other colours and types. Activate only once, and it's a 1/1. Okay, a goat that becomes a demon. Unable to Scream, 1, and this is an enchantment aura. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and is a toy artifact creature with a base power and toughness of 0/2. In addition to its other types. As long as enchanted creature is face down, it can't be turned face up. Oh, fair enough. Oh, Ticket Booth and Tunnel of Hate. So Ticket Booth, when you unlock this door, manifest dread. And then Tunnel of Hate, whenever you attack, target attacking creature gains double strike until end of turn. Very nice. Get out! It's a 2-drop. Choose 1. So you can counter target creature or enchantment spell, or return 1 or 2 target creatures and or enchantments you own to your hand. Could be very useful. The Vile Mutilator, which is a demon. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature or enchantment. It's got flying and trample, and when Vile Mutilator enters, each opponent sacrifices a non-token enchantment, then sacrifices a non-token creature. Ooh, and that's a 6/5 for 7. So expensive, but yeah, it may be worth it. The Trial of Agony, 1. So choose 2 target creatures controlled by the same opponent. That player chooses one of those creatures and Trial of Agony deals 5 damage to that creature, and the other can't block this turn. So, wow, that does a lot for 1. So you literally could possibly kill quite a large creature, and then you block another one, and then you attack with your creatures. Oof. Split Skin Doll, toy for 2 mana. When Split Skin Doll enters, draw a card, then discard a card unless you control another creature with power 2 or less. And it's a 2/1. And this is my rare. We've got Razorkin Needlehead, Human Assassin. Razorkin Needlehead has first strike during your turn. Whenever an opponent draws a card, Razorkin Needlehead deals 1 damage to them. And that's a 2/2 for 2, but it deals 1 damage guaranteed. And it's got first strike. Nice. Nope, got the wrong pile. We then got a Murky Sewer, So Murky Sewer enters tapped unless the player has 13 life or less. We had that with the was it Lakeside Cabin? Oh no, we've got a Vicious Clown foil and a toy token. So there we go. There's our 3 rares. No mythics, sadly. So Central Elevator and Promising Stairs, Nashi Searcher in the Dark, and the Razorkin Needlehead. So there we go. So thank you very much for watching this episode. Look out for more episodes coming soon. I'm hoping at some point to be able to get a couple of the collector's boosters, and we'll open them and see what's interesting in there. But until then, if you like this kind of content and you want to see more, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.